I can't believe it's already week 5. So you have been in the program for almost a month. I have read some of your learning journal on goal setting. A lot of them are very insightful, so thank you. The learning journal is not only for the faculty or TA, it's really for you to reflect upon your learning, especially when you go to the tail end of the study. The journey you'll go through will help you to chart your future. So the reflection in your learning journal is try to make it meaningful to you. And I've been enjoying reading some of them. It's great. So this week is, well, like many other weeks, are important, but not very complicated. The first assignment is to look at some of the past capstone. The capstone is the last class you will take in this learning, and it often is a software engineering project or a web development. Some of you might want to consider to go into graduate school. Then the capstone in this program could be a research project. Or some of you are thinking about become a technology consultant. The capstone could be a case study. But over the last few years, I would say about 80% of the students do a more hands-on software engineering project. Many of them in a collaborative project, meaning 2 or 3 students working together. So take a look at those video and get some idea what kind of capstone you want to do. I know it's still pretty far away, but the hope is that once you have a clear or even an unclear goal, all the classes you're going to take after the CST 300 start to have more meaning behind it. You can see, oh, I'm learning this algorithm because I can apply to my research. I'm taking this the internet programming because I'm going to do a app on the iPhone as my capstone. So that's kind of the capstone pre-thinking. You won't be able to do the capstone until the tail end, but now is the time to start thinking about it. The second one is to review some video production knowledge and skills. As an online program, often your project and your collaboration is through video recording. So we arrange about half an hour of pretty simple ideas. How do you produce high quality, engaging YouTube video, online video? So don't overlook that. Make sure that you use the best way, best engaging way to do the video online, because often even when you are a student or you graduate, become professional, there are a lot of opportunity for you to produce online video as a primary communication tool. So that's the second thing this week, to review some of the YouTube video. Other 2 things are for you to consider. I know some of you, most of you are actually working full-time, but if you're thinking about changing a career, or you're thinking about exploring a different type of job, doing an internship is a great opportunity. And if you want to do the internship, a lot of big companies have internship open throughout the year, but definitely in the summer. So now is the time to think about where do you want to apply. The internship opportunity usually open up in maybe January, February. By March, most good ones like the Defense Department or Microsoft, most of the time by March, the summer internship opportunity are filled. So now is the time to start thinking about, do you want to approach an intern opportunity? And if you can get an intern, a non-paid, that's pretty good, but a paid internship showing that company is very serious about that position. So paid internship have a lot more benefit than internship, but a non-paid internship is still really valuable. So this week we want you to get your resume ready to think about what kind of internship you might want to take. You probably already receive an email by, so Salesforce is recruiting intern and a full-time employee from our computer science program. I know many of you won't be able to come to campus, but if you are really interested in the Facebook, let me know. We will at least put your resume in the booklet. So the not Facebook, Salesforce, you will get a chance to interview with Salesforce for their position. The last piece is the graduate program. I know you barely started the online program. Now you want to think about graduate program. I think now is the perfect time to think about it. About, I would say, 40%, 40 some percent of the population get a bachelor degree. But if you move on to master degree, you are the top 15 and 20. If you go for PhD, of course, then you'll be the very small group of about 3% that people get a PhD degree. But it's not for everyone. The master degree usually is pretty good professional development. It's very popular for people, a student like you, complete a technology degree and work for a couple of years and go for a management, an MBA or some other type of management degree to bridge the gap between your technical skill and later on you want to become an executive. So MBA program, after a couple of years of working, that's pretty good. Some of you are thinking about going more advanced in graduate program. For example, the cybersecurity program by Naval Postgraduate School. It's wonderful. They pay for all your tuition and all your expenses, but you have to work for them for 5 years after you graduate. So they will put you in a master program of cybersecurity. There are a pretty good software engineering master from San Jose State. There's some things, we have a couple students went there, they enjoyed it. Of course, there's a lot of computer science program. So a master degree is a good professional development. You can be further trained in a more specialized field in computer science, software engineering, data science, or security. If you're thinking about PhD program, be careful. It's a major investment in terms of your time. A very good sign of PhD program is that if they give you a research assistantship or a teaching assistantship or a scholarship, usually those are very well-funded, reputable program. There are a lot of other PhD programs that you have to pay a lot of money and takes many years. You have to be careful. You want to make sure what you want to get from the program. A PhD program, although I went through it, I enjoyed it, but it does not get you higher pay in most cases. So if you consider you finish your master or bachelor, then you start working. One person have 5 years of experience. After that, the other person spent 5 years in a PhD program. At the end of 5 years, more than likely, the people not going to the PhD program have a higher salary. But so why do people go to PhD program? It's people really have a strong career goal of being a researcher or a professor. Or you have a strong desire to pursue and discover knowledge. So if you are thinking about that, your PhD program is something you want to pursue. You have to think about getting GRE within a year. You have to apply, and the good graduate program takes about 9 months to apply. So it's not too early to start thinking about taking a GRE or preparing for looking for what kind of a graduate program you want to get into. So the nature of the CST 300 class is to help you to prepare. So this week, we're going to help you to prepare, again, summarize 4 things. First, think about what kind of capstone. Second, to review or to learn how to produce a high quality, engaging video. The third and fourth one is think about internship and graduate program. And it's never too early to think about those. Okay, have a good week. Ask